Hello and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to be reading another story to you, soft spoken of course. It is an original story that I also wrote about a year or two ago, and it is also based like the story that I've already told you about, a story about death. This is also a story based on a picture, which I will also leave the link for in the description down below. And this story is based on in the picture you can see some stones separated from the city by a sea or a lake. And there is a blue radiant light in the water and surrounding the stones. And this is the story that I came up with. I call it the story. No, I don't call it that. I'm sorry. The title of the story is The Blue Line. Many years ago, or may I say centuries ago, the world wasn't the same as it is now. The whole world was lit up by a blue line that brought happiness and joy to the people who saw it. It ran through villages and over hills, right through the air and went deep into the sea. The line appeared to be endless. No one ever worried about it disappearing one day. But that was exactly what it did, not too long ago. In fact, the line was still there 2 centuries ago. Admitted, the line was already starting to fade. The line began to shake. Slowly but surely, the blue line started to withdraw from the world of men. It couldn't handle the pain men brought onto one another. All the stealing, violence and lies. The line couldn't help the people anymore. His strength was weakening, disappearing. The animals saw it coming and tried to warn men, but they were too blind to see what they were losing. And after a few decades, the blue line was now nothing more than folklore in most lands. Some lands tried to give the line new life by sacrificing their daughters, which of course didn't help the line to restore. It only disappeared more rapidly. In the north, the line had completely disappeared from the ground. It had created a new phenomenon which interested humans. They called it the Northern Light. In the sky, the blue line broke into several different colors. It did try to regain strength and help men, but crime only increased over the years. Somewhere more south, the blue line created a different effect. It went back to where it once began to form. An abandoned island near the shore of one of the most violent lands. Every day, it waited there. It stared at the lights of the growing land, hoping that one day humans might realize that they were destroying their own land. Animals were still loyal to the blue line, even when it was now nothing more than a blue, shining light that could be seen from the mainland. The stones lit up every single night when the sun began to fall. Humans called it a miracle, nature called it a devastation. Birds flew far and wide to let the humans know how they could restore their world, but men thought they were singing to them. Whales and dolphins were sent out to spread the word over the sea, but humans captured them for food. Nothing could stop the humans, it seemed. The only hope of nature were the humans themselves. That was the story of the blue line. I do realize that side by side with the last story about death, that these are not the most happy subjects, but I really like these stories. And maybe that's a bit weird to say about your own writing, but I'm really happy about them. and I wanted to share them with you. And I hope that they can still be relaxing. And one thing that I remembered while reading was that this time I didn't tell you what kind of candle I used in this video. Because in the last video I used the scented candle with the ice scent, and I actually kept it. It stayed on after I finished making the video, and the scent is so wonderful. It immediately when I smelled it, it really smelled as if it was cold in my home, but a nice pleasant one, a pleasant cold. And I know that may sound a bit strange because it is already getting colder, so why would I want a cold inside my home? But it really made me feel, it made my house feel quite cozy for some reason. I don't know, it made me feel special. And that's also why I really love scented candles. This one is a green one, also from IKEA. And I will show you the top again. This one is a sort of foresty apple scent, and it is amazing. But anyway, that was the scent for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!